Okay, here we go for the next one. So open up Scratch, load from your computer. So then you've got all of last week's work done. There we go. That one. Nope, wrong one. Because, oh no, that's okay. I've checked there to make sure that the code is in there, and remember this is telling this right not to go past the colour blue, which I use for my platforms, and we do this by going back -10 steps. Right, so what we're going to do next, I'm going to tidy up, clean up, makes it look a little bit tidier. What we're going to do next is really simple. We're going to make another sprite because it's a two-player game. We need somebody or a animal to chase around the sprite that we've got, our original one. So how are we going to do that? Okay, well, there's the choose a sprite bit. Now we could search, we could draw our own, too complicated. We could have a random one. We could get one from the internet if we wanted, but what we're going to do is we're going to choose a sprite. If we did do this, we would be better to use a PNG, which is a type of image file that's just got the sprite and it's got the image and no background, but we're not going to do that at the moment. Here we're going to choose a sprite. So I'm in the rainforest. Let's have a look. I will go for animals. I'm looking for something that might be a little bit scary. Maybe a ladybug. Not that scary. Oh, a panther. That's quite scary. I might go for a panther. That fits with it. Okay. Obviously, panther's too big. I'm going to make the panther. Let's see what 30 looks like. I'm using trial and error. Yep, 30 is a bit. Oh. Do you know what? I don't like panther because he's going to find it difficult to get through unless I make it really small. So I'm just going to delete it and I'm going to start again. Sometimes it's just easy to do that. I saw something else. Animals. A hedgehog doesn't really fit. Octopus doesn't really fit. Penguins. A bat. Oh, that's quite like that. He's already reasonably small. I'm going to make that to 30 and see how that goes. There you go. There's the bat. Doesn't stand up amazingly, but it's okay. It's quite small. It'll get through there, or if I make it a bit smaller, it'll get through there. Right, so all we need to do is, remember that I like to find little ways of making life easier when you're programming. All we need to do is remember clicking on this is when we code that sprite. When we click on here, that's when we're coding that sprite. I'm going to drag it over, and can you see how it looks blue? Pop. And it looks like nothing's happened, but when we click on it, you can see that that code has been copied. I'm going to do it for each chunk of code. Can you see how it wiggles? I don't want the bat to go through the platforms as well, because that wouldn't be fair in the game. And then here we go. Brilliant. And if I click on the bat, we can see that it's there. Alright. Sometimes you think, it's not done it, but it just puts it on top of each other when you copy it. Now, this will work, but it's going to be a little bit strange. What do you think is going to happen? I'm going to make it full screen, okay? Look what happens. Okay, I didn't press the green flag, so it's not going to stop it from going through the platforms. Basically, what's happening is the arrow keys are controlling both of the sprites, but it's a two-player game, so we need to have it independent. So instead of the up arrow, we are going to use, looking at the keyboard, the W arrow. And if we all use the same, these are often used in games when people play them on the internet. So instead of right, we're going to use D. If I can find it. There you go. Instead of down, we're going to use S. And these are all on the opposite side of the keyboard to the... I can stay the same. This is on the opposite side of the keyboard to the arrow keys, and for left we're going to use A. They'll be on your steps to success, so you don't have to remember them now. Alright, and then what do? I see it works. Oh no, look what I've done. I've done the opposite. I've copied that one and that one. Okay, we shouldn't be doing that. But right, I'm just going to leave it as it is now. I would probably change the code on the bat. So at the moment now the bat is controlled up and down by the arrow keys, and the original sprite is controlled by the others. I'm going to put it on full screen and check everything works. Okay, we all make mistakes, and that's how we learn. So there's the bat, he can't go through. There is the original sprite, and that's being controlled by W, S, A and D. Now there's something wrong with this. The bat's going upside down and stuff like that. Now here's something that somebody got a purple phone for yesterday, because they showed me a better way of doing this. Previously we just changed the direction, this thing here, and that was like on your iPad when you stops it from rotating. But Alex in Miss Montoro's class found a new piece of code that is much better. It's this one, set rotation style, left to right, and you just click it into every one, and what happened is if you go left it turns the sprite to go left. I'll be better explaining it by actually doing it. Alright, watch. So I'm going to set the rotation style left to right. Alright. So when the cat turns to the left, previously he was still facing right, but now he turns around. Can you see that? I think that's better. I think he looks in the direction that he's moving, which is a big improvement, I think. So thank you, Alex, and it's always good to learn something new. Okay, so everything working fine, everything's working fine. Oh, brilliant. Okay, good luck. Oh, I'm going to save it. Save to your computer, and it's kind of, some of you are doing it quicker than week 4, but this is going to be John 4. Although many people have managed to do this thing this week. Alright, well done and good luck.